Dear soul, pay close attention to the details of your day, for nothing happens by chance in the realm of love and deep feelings. If someone close to you recently looked at you, noticed your outfit or your demeanor, and made a specific comment about how you looked, know that this was not merely a casual observation or an empty compliment. It was a direct message from the angels utilizing a human voice to validate the immense transformation occurring within you at this exact moment. Have you been feeling a tightness in your chest, a mix of ancient longing and a new hope that you cannot explain? The celestial messengers bring today an urgent revelation regarding this feeling and the real meaning of what that person saw in you. The way you dress or present yourself reflects the intense light your soul emits when it is about to experience a great romantic miracle and a turn of fate. I know the path has been lonely, and often silent tears have wet your face when no one was watching. You wondered if true love really was for you, or if you had been forgotten by the plans of the heavens. But today's message comes with the strength of a mom's hug to dry that weeping and bring absolute clarity. That comment about your clothes was physical confirmation that your energy has changed, that you are mature and prepared to receive what you have asked for so much in your most secret prayers. The universe is moving in visible pieces, aligning unlikely circumstances, and preparing the scene for a reunion or an arrival that will change your story forever. Do not ignore the signs, for they are the arrows pointing towards your happiness. Before we hand over this full and detailed prophecy, I ask that you perform 3 acts of faith to seal your connection with this field of light and love. First, subscribe to this channel right now. By doing so, you do not just follow content, but open a spiritual door to receive daily guidance and constant protection for your sensitive heart. Secondly, leave your like on the video. This simple gesture acts as a silent and powerful amen, telling the universe that you accept, deserve, and receive this blessing in your life. And thirdly, share this message with someone who also needs comfort and hope, for the law of return is infallible, and everything you give to the world returns multiplied in graces to your life. To start our sacred connection and open the portals of receiving, write in the comments the following power phrase: "The angels guide my steps towards true love." By writing these words, you firm the commitment to be open and receptive to the miracles that will come in the next few days. Take a deep breath, calm your anxious thoughts, and prepare your spirit, for what will be unveiled next will touch the bottom of your being and bring the answer your heart seeks so much. Dear soul, I feel your heart seeks a haven of peace and understanding at this instant. Breathe deeply and allow the serenity of the heavens to fill every space of your being. Today, the winged messengers bring a revelation that deeply touches the doubts you carry in silence, those questions you ask your pillow before falling asleep. There is a comforting certainty being blown in your direction. The bond that unites you remains intact, vibrant, and full of life, regardless of the kilometers or the time that seem to separate you. Have you ever stopped to notice how the universe uses unexpected messengers to bring us answers? The title of this message carries a deep secret. When someone close observed your attire, your appearance, or the glow on your face and made that unexpected comment, know that it was not a random event. It was a direct reflection of the energy he sent to you. At that exact moment, his mind was so focused on your image, recreating your smile and your presence with such intensity, that your aura lit up. The people around you, without understanding the logical reason, picked up on this extra light you were emanating. It is the physical confirmation of a powerful telepathic connection. The angels explain that thought is pure energy, capable of traveling instantly through space. When you ask yourself if he thinks of me, the answer is already echoing inside you through these small synchronicities. The longing he feels is not passive. It is an active force that seeks you, that tries to touch you subtly. That is why, at times, you feel a sudden warmth in your chest, a joy without apparent reason, or even his scent in the air when there is no one around. These are angelic signs confirming that his presence is with you in spirit. Imagine, dear soul, that there are invisible golden threads woven by the hands of the angels, connecting the center of your chest to his. These threads are indestructible. They can stretch, they can cross oceans and mountains, but they never break. Just like roots of gigantic trees that communicate underground. Far from human eyes, You maintain a constant dialogue from soul to soul. In the material plane, there may be silence, but in the spiritual plane, the conversation has never ceased. This revelation arrives to calm your anxiety and bring relief to your heart tired of waiting. Uncertainty often attempts to cloud your vision, making you feel alone on this track. But the universe's message today is one of companionship and presence. Loving synchronicity is operating at full steam. When you chose that outfit, or when you got ready on that specific day, you were guided by intuition, tuning in, without knowing, with his desire to see you well, to see you happy. Understand that true love transcends human logic. It operates on the frequencies of miracles. Know that he also receives signs. He sees numbers, hears songs, or smells scents that immediately remind him of you. It is a two-way street. Everything you feel with intensity reverberates in him. The sadness that you might happen to feel, he picks up as an unease. The hope you nurture reaches him as a breath of inspiration and courage. Therefore, dear soul, keep yourself alert to the details. The world around you is conspiring to show that this story continues to be written in the stars. Do not ignore the coincidences, for they are the angel's favorite language. That compliment about how beautiful you looked was not just courtesy. It was his soul admiring you through the eyes of another person. Accept this as a sacred truth. Feel yourself embraced by this energy of confirmation. You are not imagining things. The feminine intuition that pulses in you is a precise compass, and it points to the truth. You are loved, remembered, and desired, even in silence, even in the distance. The longing is merely proof that what exists is real and worthwhile. Trust the timing of the heavens and the wisdom that governs all meetings and reunions. Everything is being looked after with immense zeal and affection. Dear soul, pay close attention to the signs the universe places before your eyes, for nothing is coincidence, and everything carries a hidden message from the angels to your heart. The title of this message speaks about a specific moment, an instant, when someone close observed your clothes, your appearance, and made a comment about how you looked. Perhaps they said you seemed radiant, or perhaps they noticed something different in your posture. The angels use this metaphor of garments to speak about something much deeper and more sacred, the way you view yourself, and how that vision molds the love that arrives in your life. Know, dear soul, that the clothes covering your body are merely the external reflection of the energy you carry inside. When the celestial messengers observe you, they do not see brands, labels, or fabrics. They see your light. And the urgent message they bring today is about the standard you are establishing for others. There is an immutable spiritual law governing human relationships. You teach people how to treat you through the way you treat yourself. If you dress in insecurity, if you cover yourself with the cloak of doubt and self-criticism, the world around you will merely reflect that lack of value. It is fundamental to understand, dear soul, that you will never attract a love greater than the one you believe you deserve. Often, you look outside, in a partner or a soulmate, for the validation that should be born in the silence of your own being. You wait for someone to tell you that you are beautiful, that you are precious, that you are irreplaceable. But the angels murmur now in your ear that this certainty needs to come from within. Whilst you wait for another to fill your void, you will attract people who are also empty, or who do not know how to value the treasure that you are. Self-love is the great secret, the master key that opens the doors to the relationship of your dreams. And do not confuse this with arrogance or vanity. Genuine self-love is a state of reverence for the life that inhabits you. It is looking into the mirror and recognizing that there stands a work of art created by the hands of the Creator. When you begin to admire yourself, when you begin to tend to your inner garden with affection and dedication, the butterflies appear naturally. You stop chasing love and start attracting it, for you become magnetic. Dear soul, understand that putting yourself first is not selfishness. It is a prerequisite for happiness as a couple. How can you offer a glass of water to someone if your own jug is empty? The love you give to another must be the overflowing of the love you have for yourself. If you diminish yourself to fit into someone's world, if you accept crumbs of attention and affection, you are sending a clear message to the universe that this is all you are worth, and the universe, in its infinite wisdom and justice, merely delivers what we ask for through our attitudes and beliefs. The angels ask that you change your stance today, Imagine you are wearing an invisible cloak of dignity and royalty. Walk through life knowing you are deserving of everything good, beautiful, and loyal. When someone close looks at your clothes and says you looked wonderful, know that what that person is seeing in truth is the shine of your self-confidence. It is the light of someone who discovered their own value and accepts nothing less than the extraordinary. This is the moment to heal the longest and most important relationship of your existence, the relationship with yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes of the past. Embrace your imperfections and celebrate your qualities. Treat yourself with the kindness you would offer a dear friend or a helpless child. Nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit with elevated thoughts. By doing this, you will raise your vibration and, as if by a magic trick, the people who approach you will feel this powerful energy. Those who are not ready to honor your greatness will move away, making space for who truly deserves to be by your side. Dear soul, engrave in your mind that healthy romantic love is merely a mirror of your self-love. If the mirror is foggy, the image of the partner will also be distorted. Clean this mirror with acts of affection for yourself. Say no to what hurts you. Place healthy boundaries, and set aside time for what makes you happy. By becoming the main character of your own story, you invite a co-star of equal stature to share the stage of life with you. The heavens are rooting for this transformation. They see the queen that exists in there, even when you feel small. They know that, the moment you believe in your own majesty, the whole world will bow in respect, and true love will knock at your door, not to save you, but to celebrate who you already are. Wait no longer. Start this romance with yourself today, and see how everything around you begins to change color and flavor. To seal this commitment to your own value and activate this energy of deservingness in your life, I invite you to write a powerful affirmation in the comments now. By writing, you firm a decree with the universe and authorize the arrival of blessings that correspond to your new vibration. Write below, I am my first and great love, and I deserve everything good. Dear soul, I invite you now to breathe deeply and feel the gentle breeze of hope touching your face. When someone close observed your garments and commented on how radiant you were, know that there existed much more than a simple earthly compliment. In that instant, a crack in time opened, allowing the light of your future in love to shine over your present. The angels utilize these small moments of external recognition to validate what is already written in the stars about your romantic destiny. They see beyond the fabric covering your body. They see the luminosity of your aura, which is preparing for a grand meeting of souls. At this moment, dear soul, I want you to understand how this angelic vision works regarding what is to come. Heaven does not work with rigid or immutable sentences, but rather with living possibilities that dance according to the music of your heart. Imagine your life is like a large golden loom, where every thought of self-love and every gesture of affection you dedicate to yourself become shining threads. What the celestial messengers show me now is that your confident posture, that same one that generated the compliment about your outfit, is rapidly weaving the arrival of a companion who will vibrate on the same wavelength. This romantic forecast I bring to you is based on the alignment your being is conquering now. By accepting your own beauty and value, you emit a powerful signal to the universe. The vision forming before my spiritual eyes is clear and comforting. I see a future relationship where you will not need to strive to be noticed or validated. In this scenario drawn on the horizon, the person arriving to walk by your side will look at you with the same admiration as that compliment, but with a depth that crosses the skin and touches the essence. Think of this metaphor, dear soul. You are like a secret garden that spent a long time being cultivated in silence. The most beautiful flowers are blossoming now. The compliment you received was like the first ray of morning sun illuminating these petals. The loving future awaiting you is the visitor who knows the value of every flower in that garden, not because someone told him, but because he smells the scent of your soul from afar. This is the concrete hope the angels place in your lap today. It is not a distant dream, but a reality being built brick by brick, feeling by feeling, as you remain faithful to who you truly are. Keep calm, dear soul, for anxiety does not quicken the pace of the stars. The clear direction I receive to hand to you is that your heart is functioning like a magnetic compass. The more you feel good inside your own skin, the stronger the magnetism attracting this predestined love. The angelic vision uncovers that there will be a moment, very soon, when you will wear a special outfit, perhaps simple, but charged with your energy. and it will be on that day that his gaze will cross with yours. Immediately recognizing the familiarity of 1,000 past lives, understand that the universe reacts to your vibration. If today you felt beautiful and someone noticed, this is undeniable proof that your energy is rising to reach the frequency of true love. Your romantic destiny is not a lottery, it is a sacred construction. The angels smile to see that you are starting to see yourself with the eyes of love, for that is exactly how your future partner will see you. He will not see just a body or a nice outfit. He will see the home he has searched for so much. This revelation serves to calm your fears and dissolve your doubts. What is kept for you is precious and is being polished by time and your own inner evolution. Nothing is late. Everything follows a perfect and harmonious rhythm. Every time you get ready and feel good about yourself, you are sending a formal invitation to love, so it may enter your life. Dear soul, visualize this future now not as something impossible, but as the next natural step of your walk. It is as if you were climbing a staircase of light, and at the top, shared happiness awaits you with open arms. This vision of the future is a gift from the heavens to strengthen your faith. Continue dressing yourself in self-love, for that is the garment that attracts the most lasting blessings. Heaven celebrates your existence and prepares the scene for the meeting that will make your whole heart overflow with gratitude and wholeness. Trust this vision, for it is the reflection of what your soul already knows it deserves and will receive. Dear soul, I feel the vibration of doubt hovering over your heart at this exact instant. The angels bring me a very clear vision of a recent moment, or perhaps a moment about to happen, where your appearance, your clothing, and the form in which you presented yourself to the world were the center of attention. You prepared yourself with care, chose every detail thinking of pleasing, thinking of being seen and recognized. Someone very close, someone who occupies your daily thoughts, looked at you. What was said or what was implied in that look carries a much greater weight than you imagine. The celestial plan asks permission to enter your thoughts now and bring the clarity you beg for so much in your nightly prayers. There is a fundamental difference between being desired and being truly loved. When that person saw your clothes and commented on your beauty, the angels observed the color of his aura. They saw the truth that social masks try to hide. The message reaching me is one of unveiling and protection. It is necessary for you to know how to sort the wheat from the chaff in the terrain of feelings. Dear soul, understand that fleeting interest is noisy and focused only on the packaging. It praises what the eyes see, but completely ignores the light shining inside your chest. If his intentions were superficial, the comment about your appearance would have a tone of possession, of vanity, as if you were a trophy to be displayed. However, real love, the one blessed by the stars, sees through the fabric. True love observes you dressed up and feels pride not for your aesthetic beauty, but for the radiant energy you emanate. The messengers of light are here to remove any blindfold still covering your vision. You have been questioning yourself if he really cares, if his plans include you in the long run, or if you are merely a momentary convenience. The universe cries out for you not to accept crumbs of affection. You were designed to live a grand story, and not to be a pastime on lonely nights. Spirituality wants to protect your heart from illusions that can cost your emotional balance dearly. Notice the subtle signs. When he speaks with you, does he ask about your dreams? Does he worry about your well-being when you are not dazzling, when you are tired or fragile? The outfit you wore was just a trigger to show who he truly is. If his look was of empty greed, the angels place a shield in front of you now. But if there was a glint of tenderness, a silent respect that made you feel safe, and not just watched, then there is a seed of truth there. Dear soul, do not allow neediness to paint what is merely brass as gold. Your intuition is the voice of the angels blowing the truth into your ear. If you feel, deep down, a constant insecurity, a fear of saying something wrong and losing his attention, it is because the alignment is not yet correct. The love coming from above brings peace, brings the certainty that you can be yourself, with any clothes, on any day. The direction you need to take now demands courage. Look at this relationship without the rose-colored glasses of naive hope. Look with the wisdom of one who knows their own value. You are a rare jewel and cannot be treated like costume jewelry. Today's revelation is to empower you. Know that the heavens are filtering who should remain by your side. if his intention is not noble, if it is merely a whim of the ego. Circumstances will soon show this with crystal clear clarity. Be alert. The way he treats you in front of others and the way he treats you when no one sees are the keys to unraveling this mystery. The clothes were the pretext, but his attitude is the answer. The beings of light are around you, holding your hand, ensuring you do not walk alone towards an emotional cliff. Trust what you feel when silence makes itself present between you two. Now, I invite you to make a deep and sincere reflection, for the answer to your doubt lives within your own perception, now illuminated by this message. Ask your heart, when I am with him, do I feel valued for my soul or just desired for my body? The sincere answer to this question is the lighthouse that will guide your next steps. Dear soul, pay close attention to the signal the title of this message brings to your heart. Perhaps, at some recent moment or even in a past that still echoes in your mind, someone close made a comment about your appearance, about your garments, or about the way you present yourself to the world. These words may have sounded like harsh criticism, saying you were not adequate, that something in you had lost its shine, or that your presence no longer lit up the room as before. It is painful to hear such things, for they touch a deep wound many previous relationships left open in your chest. Know, dear soul, that the clothes we wear in the physical world are often a direct reflection of how we dress our inner essence. When self-esteem has been wounded by loves that did not know how to value your devotion, it is common for your inner light to retreat, causing you to feel invisible, small or unworthy of wearing the royal cloak that belongs to you by birthright. The angels accompanying you at this instant ask to tell you that the restoration of your self-image is the master key to transform your affective reality. You have been through situations where you gave gold and received sand. You offered the vastness of your affection and received crumbs of attention in exchange. This imbalance created a silent belief inside you that love is suffering, or worse, that you need to diminish yourself to fit into another person's world. Heaven observes with compassion all the times you looked in the mirror and did not recognize the sacred beauty residing in your eyes. The restoration begins now, with the celestial hand touching your face and lifting your gaze. Understand, dear soul, that the way you treat yourself defines the instruction manual for how others should treat you. If you accept disrespect, if you dress yourself with the energy of guilt or insufficiency, you end up attracting partners who confirm this distorted view. It is as if you were wearing old and energetically torn clothing, and this signaled to the universe that you accept any treatment, however small. But the celestial plans for your life are much greater and nobler than this. The angels are, at this exact moment, weaving a new garment for your aura. They utilize threads of golden light to stitch every piece of your confidence that was torn. They are washing your soul with purifying waters, removing the stains left by cruel words and indifferent attitudes of the past. You are being prepared to wear your dignity again. It is not about superficial vanity, but rather the deep recognition of your priceless value before creation. When you recover this self-love, your posture changes, your energy alters. You stop walking with your head down and start radiating a security that is extremely magnetic. Healthy love, the one that respects, cares, and admires, only manages to approach someone who already cultivates this same love for themselves. The one who comes into your life, sent by the higher planes, will not see just the clothes on your body, but will see the royalty of your soul, and he will know, instantly, that you are not someone for games or pastimes, but a partner for a solid and sacred construction. Dear soul, allow this healing to happen. Let go of the weight of others' criticisms. What they said about you does not define who you are. The opinion of those who do not know the depth of your heart is like the passing wind that leaves no marks on the rock. You are that firm, precious, and eternal rock. The process of rebuilding your value is a meticulous and affectionate job the angelic hosts perform within you. With each day that dawns, you will feel stronger, more beautiful, and more prepared to receive what you truly deserve. Do not accept less than the extraordinary. Do not settle for those who cannot see the light you emanate. By valuing yourself, you raise the standard of everything that reaches you. The universe responds to your vibration. If you vibrate deservingness, true love finds the way to your door. If you vibrate neediness, You attract only those who wish to fill momentary voids. Therefore, the restoration of your self-esteem is the fundamental step before the promised meeting. Feel the comforting hug of the beings of light enveloping you now. They had murmured forgotten truths in your ear. They say you are perfect in your essence, that your scars are not defects, but marks of overcoming that made you wiser and deeper. The clothes you wear from today on are woven with respect, honor, and unconditional love for yourself. And when someone close sees you again, they will not say you looked just any old way, but will say you are radiant, transformed, and ready to live the fullness of a great love. Dear soul, pay close attention to the signs the universe places before your eyes at this instant, for nothing happens by chance. There is a deep mystery hidden in the simplest interactions of your daily life. Perhaps someone close looked at your attire recently and made a comment about how you seemed different, radiant, or changed. Understand that human eyes often confuse the light of the spirit with the beauty of the fabric or the color of a piece of clothing. What that person really saw was the luminous transformation of your aura, which now shines with an intensity that cannot be ignored. The angels ask me to deliver this revelation to you with urgency. You are changing the garments of the past, those heavy and gray ones made of hurt and loneliness, for a mantle of glory and true love. It is as if, in the ethereal plane, you were being crowned and dressed in the purest golden light. When someone says you look beautiful, or that something about you has changed, it is because your soul is exhaling the scent of a new time. The love you wait for so much already feels this fragrance in the air and is being guided to you like a navigator spotting the lighthouse amidst the storm. In this sacred moment, feel the weight lifting from your shoulders. The chains binding your heart to old stories of pain are coming undone now. Heaven is working in your favor to align the stars and cross your path with the one designed to walk by your side. It is not just about physical attraction, it is about the recognition of souls. The one who is meant to be with you will recognize this light you emanate, even before exchanging the first word. Your energy is being purified and raised to a frequency where sadness can no longer touch. Dear soul, understand that this is the turning point. The most powerful angelic messages about love are not just words. They are decrees molding reality. The universe does not understand doubt. It responds to the certainty vibrating in your chest. You are ready to receive what is yours by right. Loneliness served its purpose of teaching you about your own company, but that time is over. Now begins the era of union, of partnership and complicity that transcends time. Visualize yourself now, dressed in this light, feeling deserving of every blessing arriving. True love is not a fight, it is a meeting of peace, and this meeting is marked in the heavenly records to happen very soon. The person you await, or the restoration you seek, is already moving in your direction. The climax of your love story is about to unfold before your eyes, and it will be more beautiful than any dream you have ever had. Allow this truth to penetrate every cell of your body. Feel the warmth of this invisible hug the angels give you now. They are clearing the road so happiness arrives without impediments. Believe you are worthy, that you are precious, and that love is your natural essence. Nothing can stop what the Creator determined for your effective life. The healing is complete. The new cycle opens with full force. To seal this moment of power and accept this new spiritual vestment of love and light, I invite you to make a declaration to the universe. Type now in the comments the following phrase to seal this decree in your life. I receive the garments of happiness and accept the true love heaven prepared for me now. We have reached the moment of reflection and acceptance of this sacred message, dear soul. The comment you heard about your appearance was not a simple stroke of fate, but a clear confirmation from the heavens. When someone notices how radiant you are, it is because the light of your spirit has broken through all barriers and become visible to the material world. The angels are dressing you in a cloak of grace, beauty, and magnetism. The person destined to be by your side is being guided by this intense shine, like a safe beacon in the night, and very soon will recognize not only the elegance of your garments, but the purity and goodness inhabiting your interior. It is fundamental that you take ownership of this truth right now, without doubting your deservingness. You are being prepared to live a story of genuine and reciprocal affection. To seal this prophecy and guarantee that this energy of attraction remains active in your life, I ask that you leave your testimony of faith in the comments below. Write with all the strength of your heart the following power phrase: I dress myself in light and receive true love now. By typing these words, you firm a sacred commitment with Providence, declaring you are open and ready to receive all the blessings kept especially for you. Dear soul, if these words brought comfort and hope to your day, I kindly ask that you leave your sign of gratitude by clicking the like button. Check if you are already part of our community by subscribing to the channel, for with each new dawn, we bring celestial guidance to guide your steps towards wholeness. Share this message with other people who also need to feel this spiritual embrace. For charity is also done by spreading the good news. May the protection of the archangels be upon you at this instant and forevermore. May the Lord illuminate your path, keeping away all shadows and allowing you to walk secure, confident, and full of faith. May your inner beauty always be your greatest adornment, and may loyal love find a permanent home in your abode. Receive this apostolic blessing with an open heart and a calm soul. Stay in the most perfect peace, dear soul, and be absolutely certain that the best is yet to come.